Hello, welcome back to Half-Life 2. So last episode, we went to the Citadel, we got our hands on this lovely gravity gun that's been modified to beat the shit out of everything that attacks us, and now we're continuing our path to go meet up with Breen, and we're going to go for another little ride. Go ahead and hop on in here, and I think this is actually going to take us, if not up directly to Breen, I think it'll take us further up the Citadel to go meet with this fuck, and then we can go ahead and shoot him in the head, hopefully. Because I still don't like traitors, which may come as a surprise to nobody watching. Oh yeah, and then you have this horrifying sequence of events. Yeah, you can see these stalkers in there, yeah, and you can just see how brutally they've been modified. Let's go on ahead here. Oh yeah, and then there's this little laser scanner, which I think checks what's inside. And I think this is where they kind of figure out that it's one of us. Yep, so it goes ahead and sends us off this way, and now we're heading up, I think, to go meet with the big fucker in charge. I'm kind of curious where Alex is during all of this. I know Dog was talking about, or I know they're talking about having Dog wanting to find her earlier. But I don't really remember, to be totally honest with you. I know she comes back as part of this, but let's go ahead and see. Oh yeah, and then there's these weird things there, which I don't think ever really come back. I think they're a leftover model. I think I've talked about this before with the Half-Life stuff, that some of the old designs, for lack of a better phrase, for enemies were a lot more organic. They kind of emphasized the idea that these creatures were like heavily modified by the Combine to be forced to serve them. That particular enemy model, I don't even know what they're called, because I don't think they exist anywhere except for that sequence of events. I don't even think, unless they've updated out Half-Life 2, the episodes, I don't think we ever see them again. Yeah, at all, actually. They just straight up don't exist. So, let's go on up here, because obviously the big head asshole has to go ahead and he has to have a big fancy base, or a big fancy office at the top of the Citadel. Let's go on up here and go meet him. And let's continue loading on. Yeah, I'm actually curious now. Now I kind of want to go ahead and I'm just going to make a little note to go research that. And we're in Dark Energy. Yeah, I'm curious. I want to research that to see what happens. Let's see. Force field hum. Oh yeah, and then they go ahead and they take our weapon away, sadly. Of course, he has to have two Combine elite assholes. Hey, it's the other traitorous bitch.
I'll take him from here.
Okay, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take your gun.
It's no use.
I'm going to shoot you in the head.
Until you're where he
I'm going to kill you, take my gun back. And then I'm going to kill you.
Sorry.
And then Breen. You fucking traitor. Fuck you. Yes, he's talking about sentient fungi. Blah, 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 blah. We don't care.
Inhabited by vast meteorological intelligences. Worlds stretched thin across the membranes where the dimensions intersect. Impossible to describe with our limited vocabulary.
Really? Sounds like you're doing a pretty good job already, asshole.
Genocide. Indescribable evil. Good God.
Hey, Eli. Don't worry, I'm gonna break us out of here and kill both of these fucks.
What's this? I'll put it over there.
Like he just doesn't give a shit.
Have my gratitude, Doctor.
Do I?
First you lead me straight to the doorstep of my oldest friend, and then you deliver yourself? If I'd known you were going to come straight up to my office, I wouldn't have bothered hunting you in the first place. Having both of you in my keeping ensures I can dictate the terms of any bargain I care to make with the Combine.
I actually... God. You know what? I'm sorry, Matt. You know, I'm gonna have to go ahead and redo this. I'm gonna kill him first.
we should be making is for Eli's life.
And then I'm gonna kill him again.
Research.
Thanks to you, we have everything we need in that regard. You're more than qualified to finish his research yourself. What neither you nor I can do is convince that rabble in the streets to give up their
Yes, the dirty common folk.
Yet
God, I
Eli
fucking hate you,
refuses
Breen.
to speak the words that would save them all.
Save them. For what?
Eli, if you won't do the right thing for the good of all people, maybe you'll do it for one of them.
Oh yeah, of course. Here's where Alex is. She somehow got captured.
Dad.
Hello, Alex. Don't worry, I'm gonna kill everything in this room that isn't you two.
Up to you, my old friend. Will you let your stubborn short-sightedness doom the entire species, or will you give your child the chance her mother never had?
How dare you even mention her?
Kinda wish that she could get a chance to, like, stab him in the eye socket with a knife.
Stubborn nature.
Fucker deserves it.
Seen a bit of it yet.
Really? Well, let's see how well it serves you on the far side of a combined portal.
Go ahead, Bree. If that's the worst you can do, send us both through your portal.
Oh, it's hardly the worst. But you might find that hard to believe once you get there.
It isn't necessary.
I agree. It's a total waste. Fortunately, the Resistance has shown it is willing to accept a new leader. And this one has proven to be a fine pawn for those who control him.
No.
Don't.
How about it, Doug Freeman? Did you realize your contract was open to the highest bidder?
Gordon would never make any kind of deal with you.
I understand if you don't wish to discuss this in front of your friends. I'll send them on their way, and then we can talk openly.
So there's an interesting
Sorry.
series of events tied to that. Oh, and she has her little EMP
What do you think
patrol.
you're doing?
We're doing what I could never do alone. We're stopping you.
What, with what, your fucking sonic screwdriver here?
Get in here.
You stupid idiot.
They know you betrayed them. They'll turn on you. Judith, Dr. Mossman, please.
I'm sorry, Wallace. You're all out of time.
For fuck's sake, what?
Don't.
Okay, you're a pussy. I still don't like you because you're still a traitorous fuck.
Dad, hang on.
Still kind of want to shoot you in the head. Oh. Okay. Come here, buddy. Alright. So, he went ahead and destroyed that. He does still have our gravity gun, sadly. Is there anything here that I can use? It's a clock, I guess, I can throw at them.
Alex, he's on his way to the portal.
Okay.
You'll need this.
Oh yeah, and Eli lost his leg. I don't know if I ever really pointed that out.
Judith, look after my father. Don't you worry.
Aw, love story for the ages.
Saying goodbye.
Actually, hang on.
Come on, Gordon. Let's go.
It's not satisfying, but I can't go ahead and beat her to death with a broken chair. Alright, Alex, let's go ahead and let's go kick some ass.
We haven't known each other very long, but I know you didn't have to do this. I had to rescue my father, but you... Well, thanks for coming after me.
Well, innuendo.
That's him.
Yeah, I don't know if you can probably hear that or not. He's basically just pissing and moaning.
There he is.
Alright, come here, you fucker. Alright, Alex, I'm gonna go ahead and vault you over the top of this. And here's this asshole. Those are, oh, what are they called? They're called advisors. Ah, and some health, wonderful. Which leads me to believe that we're going to get attacked.
He doesn't have a clue, does he?
No, apparently he doesn't. Which is why he was management and the administrator instead of actually doing real work. Let's go on here. Can you go ahead and do anything for me? Perfect.
This is the Citadel's dark fusion reactor. It powers their tunneling entanglement device. We'll never have a chance like this again. We've got to stop Dr. Breen.
So, this is the weird thing that kind of controls their magical portal tech.
Looks like he's turned over control to the other side. You'll have to go into the core and do what you can.
Okay, that sounds easy enough to me. I can go ahead and definitely do that. Perfect. Yeah, don't charge on. Okay. Anything else you'd like to say? They are kind of pushing this whole, like, love story affair thing going on. Which is still a little bit weird.
But be careful.
Because Gordon is either, like, 50-some years old, or he's still, like, what did it say? He's 27 during the events of the first Half-Life game? I keep on calling it Black Mesa because I kind of prefer Black Mesa over Half-Life, like, 99%.
Dr. Breen, there he is.
Okay, cool.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself, I'll name one of them after you. That way you won't be completely forgotten. When the singularity collapses, I will be far away from here, in another universe, as a matter of fact. You, on the other hand, will be destroyed in every way it is possible to be destroyed, and even in some which are essentially impossible.
You really like the sound of your own voice, don't you, asshole?
Oh no, Combine soldiers. Where did they come from?
Okay. Oh, well, that's nice of you. Go ahead and, yeah, come here. Perfect. Let's go on ahead. I'm going just to continue to fire off all of your little energy cells. I don't remember if this is exactly what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I think it is, because this is how we actually...
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve, apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
Don't worry, Alex. I definitely didn't plan to. Because this guy's a dickhead, and I just absolutely refuse to... I refuse to quit, basically, until I've at least killed him for being a fuck. Let's go on here. Yeah, I think this is where we go, because we're basically just going to chase him all the way up to the top.
No, Breen started his ascent.
Really?
Hurry, Gordon, before he escapes.
What am I doing? Oh, okay, here we go. Haha, health. And let's continue on up.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Go, Gordon.
Oh, I dislike you, you arrogant prick.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much longer, I think.
Really? Because...
If only you had harnessed your boundless energy for a useful purpose.
My God. The portal is opening.
Well, I think I did. And do you know why I think I did? It's because I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take down everything that you hold dear.
Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're
Yeah,
doing.
so what we need to do here is, I believe,
hope you said
we
your
need to
farewell.
take out as many of these little shielding bits as possible. I'm just going to go ahead and keep on doing it. And I'm going to just hope like hell that I can do it in time, because I don't think that I have the accuracy to take out...
Don't know what you will unleash. You could
Huh.
bring down this whole citadel. Think, man.
Interesting. I wonder what actually fell there.
Oh no, Combine soldiers. Where did they come
Okay. Yeah, you just... Come on, let's go ahead. That's a little disappointing, though I kind of hoped I wouldn't die there, but... Yeah, I guess something happened that went ahead and
Possibly hope to
made
achieve
me
apart
fall.
from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
Alright, yep, let's just continue moving on. And I think, yeah, these guys all retreat out.
Bluffing, Gordon. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, you're just going to continue moving on all the way up, dickhead. But, yeah, I don't think that the energy balls are accurate enough to do what they're kind of implying you should do, where, like, you do the whole jump around thing. And then you have to, where you target the gunships. Yeah, I can see that. He's right below me. Kind of wish I could just, like, go up and just punch him in the teeth through the portal, but alas, I think that is not an option. Alright, come on up.
I could have told you that
Really?
was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Oh, wow, okay, they're actually out of range. Oh, fuck, okay. That kind of sucks. Alright, let's go back up here, let's loop our way around. And, yeah, let's continue to kill. What was I gonna say? So, this is one of the other sequences of events that I do think that they maybe did a little weird. Where they kind of have this insistence that you use this as like a, almost as like a launching item of some kind.
The portal is opening.
Alright, come on.
Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're
Yeah, because of how inaccurate this weapon is, or rather how mobile the enemies are, I don't like how much they kind of insist that you have to end up like targeting them with these launchable things, just because of how mobile they are, and especially because of how accurate they tend to be as well. Oop, come on. So let's go on ahead here. I'm really hoping that I can just go ahead and destroy this, because I don't think that I have the actual possibility of like shooting this thing to death. Perfect. So that went ahead, that took out the portal. And that should have... Yes, that eliminated them. You need me? Really? Thank you, Alex. And that looks good.
We've got to get out of here. Maybe we still have...
Nope, we definitely don't. Oh yeah, and then it teleports us. Oh, that's kind of funny.
Dr. Freeman?
Hello, G-Man, you dickhead.
Is it really that time again? It seems as if
Welcome
you
back.
only just arrived. You've done a great deal in a small time span. You've done so well, in fact, that I've received some interesting offers for your services. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate them, but these are extraordinary times. Rather than offer you the illusion of free choice, I will
don't do that.
take the liberty of
Bump my keyboard.
choosing
Or bump my
for
mouse, rather.
you, if and when your time comes round again. I do apologize for what must seem to you an arbitrary imposition, Dr. Freeman. I trust it will all make sense to you in the course of... Well, I'm really not at liberty to say. In the meantime, this is where I get off.
Yeah, you sound like it, you smug prick. And I believe that is the end of Half-Life 2. We will, of course, be going on and playing Episode 1 and Episode 2 just to kind of carry on the story and get to the end of the official Half-Life series. So, what are my thoughts? That was a lot of fun to go back and play. There were some weird things about it. The game is actually still surprisingly difficult, and it does sort of use some old game design... I don't know the word... I don't want to say rationales, logics, something to that effect. It does things like you would do back in the day. So, of course, coming in now, you come across sections that maybe don't make as much sense, or else they just kind of feel antiquated. But it's still great. I mean, it's nice to play games where you're drowning in weapons and you just kind of like swap around, and it's really fast paced. It's nice to play games that have some really cool, weapon mechanics and such. Like, I still don't really know of many games that give you just a man-portable, guidable rocket launcher. Obviously, the gravity gun, which was, Valve's whole thing of, hey, look at us, we have a physics engine, and you're going to use the shit out of it. Yeah, I mean, it was just a joy to play, and the rest of this is just going to continue to be very fun, and it actually makes it a little more bittersweet. Or not even a little more bittersweet, just a little more disheartening is the word I want. To know that we're never going to really see the story come to an end because Valve is kind of fucked off. But we're going to go ahead and we'll have to see where it goes with Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and Episode 2. But I'm very glad I got a chance to show this. I know there's a few people watching that have never actually seen the Half-Life series, so I'm really, really happy that they're getting to experience this, hopefully for the first time, and I hope it was enjoyable. And, let's see, was there anything else? There's a little bit of a story tidbit in there. Near the end, Dr. Breen talks about our contract being open to the highest bidder, and we never really learn in this game what exactly the G-Man is, who he works for. It's some sort of big force that can go ahead and, apparently, for lack of a better phrase, pay for Gordon's services. And it's so unique, and... and it's only kind of alluded to. And I really would love to know what the actual planned story was for that. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you for the next game very soon.
Lamar! Blast that little... Where did she get to?